Is the frequency clear, please? Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Is the frequency clear, please? Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Is the frequency clear, please? Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Nothing heard. Hello CQ, hello CQ, CQ80, 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 CQ80 meters. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. M0X, MX, calling CQ, and standing by for a call. Hello CQ, hello CQ, CQ80, CQ80 meters. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, calling CQ80, CQ80, CQ80. M0X, MX, calling CQ, and standing by. 2 Echo 0 Yankee Golf question mark, please go ahead. To E0 YGM. Yeah, very good evening to you, Matthew. Very nice to speak to you, I think, for the first time. I don't think I've spoken to you before. And yeah, sorry, I didn't realise you was on the frequency. I did hear someone at the back end, actually. And then I asked if the frequency was clear, and I didn't hear anyone come back. But I think what you were saying is you'd finished anyway. But if that's not the case, then please let me know, and I'll move somewhere else. But yeah, good evening. The name this side is Mike, and the call sign M0XMX, and I'm in Burton on Trent, Central United Kingdom, up near Derby. And I'm actually live streaming this at the moment onto YouTube and also onto Facebook. So I hope you don't mind me using this QSO on those streams. But yeah, your audio and your signal is fine. I'll give you a report on your next over. 2E0 YGM, M0XMX, over. Yeah, the call sign is Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, over. Sorry about the audio. Somehow something had switched itself off.
Thanks for the audio report, that's really good. I have unfortunately got a lot of local noise, which I think is a plasma TV or something else nearby. It's not always there. But apart from that, I'm receiving over the top of it pretty well, and all good. I've not been up and running on the HFS for very long, so I'm just really getting my station sorted out. I've only been up and running really for about a week with my end-fed aerial, which is about
Thanks for that.
71 feet long, and it's the transceivers and a Linko DXSR8 outputted 50 watts into a remote matching unit at the feed point of the antenna at the end of the guard there. Great to speak to you, and I'll pass it back. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, 2 Echo 0, Yankee Golf Mike, over.
Yeah, roger that, Matthew. All copied, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, you're tipping just a touch over 9, so just around about 5 dB over 9. So yeah, lovely strong signal, no problem whatsoever. Your audio is fine also. And just making sure that you copied what I said about the fact that I'm actually streaming this now onto YouTube and Facebook, and that you're okay with that there, Matthew. Back to you.
Yeah, no problem at all. I did copy that. Sorry, I didn't confirm. Yeah, no problem at all. Obviously, live streaming. In fact, I'll look it up
Yeah, no problem. Very nice to talk to you anyway, Matthew. And yeah, absolutely. If you just put my call sign into Google or into YouTube, then you'll find what I've been up to tonight anyway. No problem whatsoever. Lovely talking to you, and carry on enjoying radio there. 2E0 YGM M0XMX 73 for now. Bye bye.
Roger, that's all good. Thanks for the contact. You're in my log, so look forward to the next time there. M0XMX 2E0YGM 73 over.
Yeah, thanks very much, Matthew. You take care. Have a great night and stay safe, my friend. Any other stations, please? QRZ, this is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, standing by. QRZ, please. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Hello, CQ, CQ80, CQ80 meters, CQ80. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ and bye for any calls. CQ80, 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 CQ80 meters. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ80, CQ80, CQ80. M0XMX, calling CQ and bye for any calls. Hello CQ, this is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. M0XMX, calling CQ80, CQ80, CQ80 meters. M0XMX, calling CQ, and bye for any calls. Hello CQ, CQ80, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. M0XMX, calling CQ, and bye for any calls. Hello CQ, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. M0XMX, calling CQ and standing by. Hello CQ, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. M0XMX, calling CQ80, CQ80, CQ80. CQ80 meters, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ and bye for any calls. Well, I think we'll turn the power up a bit. Now we know it's working okay. Hello CQ, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray, calling CQ80 and standing by.
Golf 6, Yankee November. Golf 6, Yankee November.
G6YYN. Very good evening to you, Ken. I think it's the first time that we've spoken, but I've got you up on my QRZ. That's no problem whatsoever. Lovely strong signal from up somewhere north of Scunthorpe, if I'm not wrong. Back to you from M0XMX.
Golf 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Yeah, you're right, the name's Ken. Yep, sorry, I may have turned the power down a bit. I didn't have a microphone plugged in when you first heard you call, and it's a headset. I couldn't find the lead to plug in, so. And then the power was turned way down. It was turned to, well, it's down to about 5 watts. I'm running about 25 watts. It's showing on the power output meter at the moment. I've used an old FT920 that I've had it from new, and I don't use it a great deal, but I've come in the shack tonight and had a listen around, and then I heard you calling as I was tuning around. So I wonder if you could give me your name and your location. Golf 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, G6YYN, yeah, in near Selby in North Yorkshire.
Yeah, fine business on that, Ken. Very nice to talk to you. The name of the side is Mike, Mexico India Kilo Echo, and I'm in Burton on Trent, not a million miles away from Derby. So I think probably according to QRZ we're somewhere I don't know what's this saying, 115 kilometres away. So yeah, not a million miles, but very nice copy. You're just peaking 20 dB over 9. Lovely audio, no problem whatsoever. So that headset that you finally found is doing a great job there. So just to let you know that I'm live streaming this tonight. So there's live video of this QSO going out live as we speak onto both YouTube and also onto Facebook. So as long as you're okay with that, I'll carry on and carry on streaming that. The call sign as well, by the way, Ken, is Mexico 0 M0XMX. Roger.
Sorry, Mike. Yeah, apologies there. I got the call sign wrong. I scribbled it down on a piece of paper. Yeah, I've not got the computer in the shack or my phone, so I can't look on QRZ. But yeah, fine, Mike. Yeah, you S9, permanent S9.
Hey, Tom.
Using.
Thanks for joining us.
It's my top band aerial rail. It's an inverted L. It's somewhere between a quarter wave and a half wave on top band, and I normally feed it through a series capacitor at the base of the first mast. But at the moment it's going through an SGC ATQ, so I can use it on all bands. The downside is it won't tune on top band. So my top band aerial, which tunes fine with the series capacitor, just won't tune with the SGC. It's obviously one of those unusual lengths that the SGC doesn't like, and I'm not going to take it down just to have it on top band. I can just go and unplug a banana plug out of one socket and plug it into the other. It started life as a full wave loop that was put up for top band, but wasn't resonant on top band, and I eventually made it into two inverted Ls, one for top band and the other's for 60 metres. So it goes up from the box almost at ground level. The upwire feeder is about 3 foot spaced, and it goes up about 8 metres and then splits. One goes in one direction. One heads roughly north and the other heads roughly south. And the top band one then turns at 90 degrees and runs east-west. And I've got it over a rather extensive ground system. I've got well over 2 kilometres of radials and 18 or probably 20 now earth spikes in.
Serious grounding.
Quite recently. I put one in at the base of the inverted L to tie the copper buzz bar that all the aerial connectors go through.
Thanks, Tom. 59 plus 15.
Just something I've been doing while I've been on furlough. So yeah, back to you, Mike, and apologies for the call sign. Fine on Burton on Trent. Yeah, Mike 0 X-ray, Mike X-ray, Golf 6 Yankee November.
No, that's totally fine with you, Ken. No problem whatsoever. And yeah, I'm amazed the amount of radials that you've got up. Wow, clearly doing a great job. Excellent signal into Burton on Trent. Lovely audio as well. And yeah, as I say, we're streaming live onto YouTube. So there's people sat in their homes at the moment watching their computers, and they can see me talking to you, and they can hear you talking back to me. So hopefully you're okay with that, Ken. Working conditions this side, I'm using a Flex 5000 SDR. I'm using a Heil ProSet 6 headset, and I'm talking to you at the moment through a loaded dipole for 40 and 80 metres, only approximately 10 metres above the ground, and I'm approximately 45 metres ASL here in Burton. And I'm down in a bit of a dip in actual fact, so not great for 2 metres, but not so bad for HF if you know what I mean. Right, I'll pass it over to you for a final if you don't mind, Ken, because I'd like to carry on calling and get a few more calls in the logbook before the XYL comes home. So I'll pass it over to you, and then I'll say thank you very much and 7-3. So back over to you, G6YYN from M0XMX, over.
bottom of what was Lake Humber in prehistoric times, so it's pretty flat. Just coming into the village on the A63 from Selby, we have what's affectionately known as Chantry Hill, and I think that's 8 metres above sea level. So we are pretty flat. Just to the north of Jack's Power Station, that's about 1.5 miles to the south of me. So that can give people an idea roughly where I am. Yeah, I'm fine on the YouTube. Yeah. By the way, it came up to 59 by 10, 59 plus 10 dB on the last over. So conditions are a bit variable. Fine on your Flex 5000. Well, I have a little ELAD FDM Duo SDR, which I use from time to time, but it only runs 5 watts, and I haven't got it in the shack at the moment. It might be worth having to go on 80 with it at QRP, because it does seem to be a nice inter-G band in this area. It's a bit of a cloud warmer, and it runs very nice. Yeah, fine on the
Noise is taking over.
I look forward to having another word with you sometime, Mike. You stay safe and look out for yourself. Mike Zero, X-Ray, Mike X-Ray, Mike in Burton on Trent. This is Golf 6, Yankee November 10. See you Sunday. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ken. Lovely talking to you. And you're in the logbook now, and I look forward to catching you again sometime very, very soon. And in the meantime, stay safe and take care. Enjoy the bank holiday weekend, sir. 7-3 for now. Bye-bye.
Yes, cheerio. 7-3.
QRZ, please. This is Mike Zero, X-Ray, Mike X-Ray.
Mike Zero, Radio
Wow.
Mike Yankee.
Mike Zero, Radio Mike Yankee, I think it was. That was such a strong signal. I wasn't prepared for it there, Tom. But very, very nice to talk to you. I think maybe even for the first time. Is it over?
Roger, Mike. Yeah, hi, it's Tom. You're 59 plus 15, mate, in Nottingham, and just popped in to say hi. Enjoying the stream. You're doing a great job. And I'm trying, the YouTube delay is so confusing. I've got you turned off on YouTube, obviously, but you're very strong and enjoying it, over.
Yeah. Do you know what? That reminds me today, I was trying to help somebody set up a Zoom link. They was going to have a video conference, and they called me and they says, Mike, we just can't get the microphone, the headphones working on one of these. And so I'm talking to the guy, and he plugs in this different headset, and I knew that suddenly it had started working. So he was like, right, Mike, can you now hear me? And I could hear him, but I went, and he was like, oh, damn, the thing isn't working still. But anyway, there you go. So, yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it, when you've got the delays. We've got some Sonos speakers in the around the house. And even though they're on the same internet connection, same Wi-Fi, same product, there's a slight delay, and you can walk from one room to the next and hear the same broadcast like a second later. So I don't know, it's beyond me anyway. But fabulous signal, Tom, and I'm sure when you play this back later on, you'll see what an amazing signal you are. Obviously you're only up the road, but you know that's not really the point on 80 meters. But what you will hear is your audio. Your audio is really special. M0RMY from M0XMX, over.
Yeah, Roger. Thank you, Mike. Some QRM just smashed in there. But yeah, thank you so much. We're using the KE9NS, as you're sure you know, only about 200 watts, and the DX Commander and an SM58 studio mic. So that's what we're using. And you're sounding great, a little bit harsh, but I know why. It's because it's remoted, I think, or an ELAD thing. I'm trying to dial you in a bit more for my audio. It's not you, it's me. I need to understand how to dial you in with my audio received. But you're very strong. 59 plus 15 to 20, over.
Yep, exactly the same report for you. Hovering just between 15 and 20. But yeah, lovely audio. It could be my end, to be honest, because the Flex has got so much flexibility in terms of and I can't show this on the screen because it won't come out. But you've got about 4 or 5 different EQs. There's a 10 band, a 28 band, a 9 band parametric, a 28 band something EQ, and 9 something. And honestly, it's just a bit beyond me. So I've just kind of fiddled with them in the way that I think best. But I have been playing with the audio a little bit over the last few days to try and squeeze as much out of it as possible. So it might even be my end there, Tom. So don't get changing anything based on the fact that my audio is a little bit sharp. Over.
Roger, M0XMX. No worries. I've just changed my receive EQ to flat, which is sounding a bit better. So I'm wondering if you're too high or you're very processed. All I'm going to say, I'm not an expert. I'm not like Callum who knows all the stuff works. I'm using my Vox, so I just dropped out. I know that. Anyway, mate, you're sounding great, and I'm loving the live stream. So I just thought I'd pop in and say hi, and I'll see you probably on the Discord later. Over.
Yeah, fabulous. Look forward to that, Tom. And yeah, it's a funny old world, isn't it? I'm quite enjoying this Discord thing. I must confess, I actually stayed up extra late last night talking to the guys on Discord. But yeah, the hobby is such that you can actually have all of these different facets that come and go, and some of it is nothing at all to do with picking up a radio and talking to anybody or bashing out things on the key. But yeah, that's what I love about the hobby so much, and also obviously meeting nice people like yourself. Anyway, Tom, thanks a lot for popping by to say hello, my friend. Obviously doing this kind of thing and talking to no one or having nobody watching me is a little bit sad. So I do appreciate everybody that's watching this and people like you that pop by to say hello. So yeah, back over to you, and then I'll carry on calling. M0RMY, M0XMX. Thanks, Tom. Bye-bye.
Roger, Mike. Well, you've got 12 watching you right now, but also don't forget you're still doing ham radio, so you'll pick up people calling in. That's all I'm going to say. It is just a radio hobby. Take care, Mike, 73, and best wishes to all watching and listening. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Have a great evening. Catch you later, my friend. Anybody else, please? QRZ, this is Mike 0 X-Ray, Mike X-Ray in Burton on Trent.
Golf 6, Mike November Delta.
Golf 6, Mike November Delta. Very good evening to you. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that. Let me just put that into my log. There we go. So I think I'm talking to Lee. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Nice to talk to you. I don't know whether we've ever spoken one-on-one yet, have we before? Over?
Yeah, good evening. No, this is the first time we've actually had a QSO. Great to hear you, and doing great on those on the live stream there. Doing a fantastic job. Cheers for putting the show on. Doing a great job. I've got your 657 up here, just outside of Sunderland, a little town called South Shields, and yeah, just got what am I using? The IC7300. I am getting a little bit of power. I'm not a great deal, but a little bit. So multi-band vertical antenna there, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger Lee. Well, I tell you what, it's really nice to talk to you because so often you kind of have this pseudo relationship with people on Facebook where, you know, you kind of exchange niceties and somebody likes something that somebody else has said, and before long you actually feel like you're getting on with somebody, and yet you've never even spoken to them. And here I am now, knowing, you know, obviously stuff that you've said about your lovely daughter and your hobby, and obviously I've seen some of the live streams that you've done, and here I am for the first time actually even talking to you. So yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, this hobby? It can have all these different layers. But yeah, I love it. Are you live streaming this there, Lee? Back to you.
No, negative. I'm not live streaming at the moment. I've had to sort of put the feed up because the daughter's been running around, running amok off, so I had to cut the live feed. I was on earlier on 20 metres. 20 metres is quite active, so I thought I'd pull a stream out for that. And so unfortunately, like I say, she's just running an absolute mock. I saw you put the go live. I thought I'll have a listen, see if I can get you on the band first, and then come back to you if I could hear you. But it is like you say, when you watch people on live stream doing their sort of show, doing their presentation, it is it's great. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching other people do the shows. I'm like, you know yourself, I am really new at the live stream, so obviously the nerves did get the better of it at the start, but they're slowly disappearing.
Hello George, hello Thomas.
I think you've been doing it a while now, the live stream. Back to you then, Mike. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike, X-ray, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta.
Yeah, all received. QSB overtook a little bit there, and you went down into that, but I copied that 100%, no problem. Hopefully you're still copying me. But yeah, I've got to be honest with you, Lee. Obviously, a big inspiration to yourself and also to me is our friend over in America, a Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. And I think he was probably our inspiration that got us into it. But I've got to be honest with you, Lee. You probably was the one that got me into it, because you kind of made everything just look doable. You know, when I look at Ray with these massive, great big towers and, you know, all these beautiful radios and remoting into this and winning competitions left, right and centre, you know, when normal operators like me in a normal house with a bit of wire in his garden, when I look at Ray, I think, well, there's no way I could ever do that because that's Ray and I'm Mike. But when I see a normal operator doing it like you've done it, and I think, do you know what, maybe it isn't impossible. So I've got to be honest with you, Lee, you were a big inspiration to me, and you was probably the driver behind me giving it a go and trying to learn it. So I'd like to say a big thank you to you for that, Lee, and jolly well done. And I look forward to watching your next live streams. G6MND, M0XMX.
Yeah, M0XMX, G617, that's into the streams. We do the streams to sort of promote the hobby. That's the primary reason for the like.
I just flipped this button on. I don't actually know what it does, but it sounds a lot different.
We wouldn't do it, but no,
makes the audio that much more clearer.
The only thing I do have to try and do is get that following up a little bit more. But it's like everything, you've got to start somewhere. But doing a fantastic job there, Mike. I am actually using the File Process 6. I think, yes, exactly the same headset as yourself there, Mike. The switch does do a little bit of a difference.
It does, honestly.
You were pointing out on your live stream. Anyway, I'll pass it back to you for a final. I'll let you carry on with the live stream. And cheers for taking this short QSO. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike, X-ray, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. Just outside of Sydney.
Yeah, G6MND, no problem whatsoever, Lee. As I say, it's a privilege to talk to you. And also, you carry on doing what you're doing as a frontline person out there keeping the country going. I applaud you as well, Lee, so well done. Okay, and also give my love to that lovely daughter of yours, and I look forward to working her on the radio as well when she gets her call sign. Won't be long, Lee. Honestly, you're going to have to fight her away from that driving simulator and get her onto that microphone. All right, Lee, you take care, my friend. I look forward to catching you very, very soon, and stay safe. Bye for now.
Thanks very much, Mike. Appreciate on the contact with QSO. Look after yourself and enjoy the live stream yourself. Doing a fantastic job promoting the hobby. Stay safe, look after the family, and keep those live streams going. I'll see you later. So, it's Mike, November Delta.
Yeah, thanks, Lee. You take care also, my friend. 7-3. QRZ, please. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. There is a station there, but I can't quite copy you. I'm sorry. Try again. QRZ, this is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. I've got Bravo Golf at the end of the call sign, but that's all I've got so far. Would you like to just try again? I don't think there's a lot I can do my end. There is a lot of QSB. I'm sorry, over. No, I'm really, really sorry. I've got about S7 of noise here, unfortunately, and it's just below that noise floor, so I'm only picking out the odd letter or the odd syllable. So I'm really, really sorry, but thank you very much for trying. Maybe a different day. Sorry about that. This is M0XMX. 7-3, my friend.
M0XMX. M0XMX Golf 3 Sierra Echo Whiskey calling.
G3SEW. Yeah, very good evening to you, Lee. QRZ has given me a clue on your details, so thank you very much for coming back to the call. The name this side is Mike, and the QTH is Burton on Trent, and I'm actually live streaming this at the moment onto YouTube and also onto Facebook. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. Hopefully you're okay with that, sir. G3SEW from M0XMX, over.
M0XMX.
Strong signal, lovely strong signal.
Echo Whiskey. Yeah, very good evening to you, Mike. And
25 dB.
Just warn you that I've had some cutout issues here, and which I'll explain in a minute. But if I cut out, that's what's happened. Seems to be behaving itself at the minute because I'm operating remotely. So my name is Lee Lima Echo Echo, and the QTH is St Albans. Let's just move this across so I can see what's going on. Yeah, 361. Okay. So, yeah. So my name is Lee, and the QTH is St Albans, as I said, and I'm operating remotely. And we've been working on this for a while, and there's a few issues, and I'm not quite sure where they are. Let's see if you're still copying. I do seem to be still outputting stuff, which is always good. M0XMX, Golf 3 Sierra Echo Whiskey.
Yeah, Roger Lee, I copied all of that, no problem whatsoever. The transmission was 100%, so no issue whatsoever there, Lee. Lovely signal. You're actually peaking 25 dB over 9, so lovely signal, lovely audio, no problem whatsoever, Lee, with the reception there. As I say, the name this side is Mike, and the QTH is Burton on Trent. So 147 kilometres apparently between us, and yeah, very nice to talk to you. I'm actually, as I say, I'm streaming this to Facebook and YouTube. Just want to let you know, just so that you're happy with that I'm doing that. And the working conditions this side, I'm using a Flex 5000 into a loaded dipole for 1480 meters and a Heil ProSet headset with 100 watts, only 100 watts there, Lee. So nothing special from this sensor, but as I say, my compliments to you on your audio, because it is a fabulous signal there, Lee. Back to you from M0XMX, over.
M0XMX, Golf 3 Sierra Echo Whiskey returning. Oh, that's good stuff, Mike, from Burton on Trent. Excellent. Very pleased to get such a good report. A little unexpected. So, yeah, my QTH is St Albans, and I have a bit of a noise problem. So I'm using the club's remote, which is 10 miles up the road, 10 miles up the M1, I suppose you'd say, at a place called Flamstead. And
the setup there is a little better than mine in terms of antennas. There's an 80-metre dipole 60 foot up, which is great. Here I've antenna's only 15 foot above the ground at best, and as I say, a bit of a noise problem. But the issue is to make this remote thing work, and it's not me that set it up at all. It's other members from the Verulam Amateur Radio Club. But I've been kind of testing it out remotely, and every now and again it's taken me off, and I still have to keep on so it will take me off, but it will also just sometimes cut the audio. The audio will just disappear, and so I'm doing some tests around that, and the tester that I'm using at the minute, I'm actually doing all this from my mobile phone. That wasn't the intention, and all the tests up to today have been on the PC. But to see if it's my PC which is causing things to drop out, I'm now testing it on a mobile app, so I could effectively just be wandering about anywhere on my daily exercise, as it were. Anyway, back to you. So running 100 watts an Icom 7300 at the remote location. M0XMX, and yeah, I'm okay with the live streaming.
Hello, Sid. EI3, IEB.
Golf 3 Sierra.
Thanks for joining me. Yeah, roger that, Lee. Interested to know what radio it is that you're using to remote. I'm using a Flex this side, so I love the Flex for its remotable possibilities. This particular Flex, which is the older one, which is a 5000, isn't necessarily suited for remoting. But the newer 6000 series, it's like a dream to remote into. So yeah, interested to hear what you're using there as far as a base radio that you're talking into. And yeah, with the live stream, we've got 16 people watching it at the moment live. I think at the peak it was up to 20 something. But you know, with live streams, people come, people go, but yeah, it's just a bit of fun really. And also, what I tend to find, and what other people like me that do this kind of thing find, is it gets a little bit of excitement going in the back of the hobby, and especially in lockdown, where you know, many people are sat at home, not having the ability to do stuff and communicate and go out and enjoy the hobby in the way that they would normally. Maybe watching this on YouTube may get them excited enough to get the radio out of the attic and blow off the dust and start talking again. You never know. It's quite funny actually. I had a vicar come round today, believe it or not, to buy some camera lenses off me that I was selling, and he turned out to be an amateur. And we started talking about antennas and all sorts of crazy stuff, and yeah, how bizarre is that? So yeah, it's funny. Us amateurs, we get into all different walks of life. Okay, well, I'm going to pass it over to you, Lee. I'll pass it over to you for a final, if you don't mind, Lee, because I'd like to carry on calling CQ and see if I can get a few more calls in the logbook. I've got a feeling that there was a question that you asked me, and I'm really sorry. I can't remember what the question was. But feel free, fire that question at me again if you wouldn't mind, sir, and I'll try and answer it. Back to you, G3SEW from M0XMX.
Yeah, M0XMX G3SEW returning. Yeah, that's great. Your 5&9 Plus here, I didn't actually give you a formal report, but a bit of a noisy old band, as it always is on 80 metres in the evening, but the channel is remaining reasonably clear. And yeah, okay on the live streaming and your 16 people. That's very good. Perhaps you can let me know. I imagine if I look you up on QRZ.com, it will tell me how to access your live streaming. Although obviously I wouldn't be able to. I suppose I could even do that now, but I won't. Yeah, well, I'll keep it short, just to finish off. You asked me about the setup. It's an Icom 7300, and that's remote, and we're using something called remotehands.com. Basically, remotehands.com is the software that we're using to link the station. And I really like it. It goes great. And the mobile app, which I've just installed today, as I say, I was using it on the PC before. I've installed the mobile app today, and that was really easy to install, and it's really nicely designed. You could really tune the radio, access everything from there in a really clear manner. So I'm so chuffed about that. It also allows me to monitor. I've got on the PC. I've also got a picture of the rig. So I'm two operators of the same rig, which is kind of weird. So I can operate it from the PC and also from my mobile at the same time. I'm extremely impressed. So anyway, that's mobilehands.com. And okay on your on your Flex 5000 and the remoting that's possible on the upgrade to that. And I think quite a lot of Kiwi remotes, SDRs use the Flex system, don't they? And I use those, listening on those from time to time, and they really work well. Okay, call a halt to it, and I've got to shoot off anyway, so that's handy. So really good to talk to you there, Mike. And many thanks indeed for the reports, and good work with the streaming. M0 XMX Golf 3 Sierra Echo Whiskey signing, and just listening for your final.
Yeah, fine business, Lee. 25 decibels over 9 S9 there. So very, very strong signal. And again, lovely audio. It seems everybody I talked to tonight's got fabulous audio. So yeah, compliments on that. And yeah, I've had a play with that software. And the only thing that I couldn't get my head around, probably because I didn't put enough time into it, was the audio. I got the control, no problem. But from what I read, for audio, you have to use Skype or something like that. And I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm just learning new tricks here for the fun of learning new tricks, because I guarantee you that if I was to get it set up perfectly, the benefit to me would be I could be sat in my garden, which is literally 5 feet behind me, using this system out there. So you could actually say, well, you'd be better off just having a long lead for your microphone and a long lead for your earphone and just work it outside. So some things, technology is just there for technology's sake, and it would be for me out there. But I would love the flexibility of the Flex 6000 series, where literally it's just another IP device, and you can do it from your iPad, your laptop, another PC, a web cafe, anywhere, and it's absolutely brilliant. So there you go. Okay, lovely, nice talking to you, Lee, and you take care, sir. Stay safe, and you're in the logbook now. And yeah, absolutely, if you Google my call sign, or if you go to YouTube and type that into YouTube, then you'll find me. You'll find the live stream in there, and you'll be able to see what's been going on tonight. So look forward to speaking to you soon, Lee. Take care, stay safe, sir. And oh look, my wife's just come in and she's bought me a present, as if I needed a bar of chocolate. Okay, Lee, you take care, sir. Thanks a lot. 7-3. Bye bye.
M0 WHP.
Oh, chocolate sounds great. One for me, please. Yeah, okay, the Flex 6000. And no, this is really easy to set up. It's just, you don't need separate bits, Skype or whatever. You just run the app. I simply run the app on my PC, and I've got a picture of the rig, and I just press the buttons on the rig or turn the dial on the rig, and it works. So much easier than that. Although I didn't set it up, so I don't know how hard it was to set up originally. Anyway, many thanks for the QSO, and I'll have a little look on YouTube for that. Many thanks, 7-3, and as you say, stay safe. G3SDW gone.
Yeah, no problem, Lee. Well, I guarantee I'm just showing a picture of this bar of chocolate to the webcam now, and this is not just your average size bar of chocolate. This is a proper man-sized bar of chocolate, and it's fruit and nut as well. So it's the king of chocolates. My wife certainly knows how to spoil me, Lee. All right, so you take care and stay safe. Have a good weekend. 7-3. M0WHP, are you still there from M0XMX?
Thank you very much, Mike. This is M0WHP. As you know, you've got my picture on your screen. I can see it through your stream. Yeah, it's a very, very funny connection for me. Thank you very much. 59 for you. Very nice, clear signal. Make back to you. M0XMS, M0WHP.
Okay, Rich. Well, very nice to work you, I think, for the first time, actually. And yeah, 5.9, no problem whatsoever. Lovely audio, a little bit of QSB, but nothing to worry about there, Rich. And so, yeah, thanks very much for coming back to the call. And obviously, you're looking at the live stream, so you can see me and you can hear me. And I'm sure that you've got this bit of a latency battle going on. But hopefully that's okay and it's not posing too much of a problem. So anyway, thanks a lot for joining us on the live stream as well tonight, Rich. It's very, very nice to have you join us. And I can see, probably according to QRZ anyway, which isn't necessarily always correct. It reckons that you're somewhere down around about Luton, Wigmore. Is that correct there, Rich? Back to you.
I'm located closer to Stopsley area in Luton, so that's not too far away from the Wigmore area. I used to live a little bit closer this area, but we moved some time ago, so it's all right now. I'm not taking too much time. Thank you very much for responding my call. It was a great pleasure to see you operating and also have a quick QSO. Of course, I'm going to log it. So, all the best and hope to catch you soon. You know that there is plenty of opportunities at the moment to have a quick chat. I already set up the aerial today because it was blown away during night, so I needed to put it back. But as far as you can hear me, I'm pretty happy with the job. All right, so make back to you for final, and thank you very much for the opportunity to have a QSO. All the best, and make back to you for final. M0XMX, this is M0WHP.
Yeah, no problem, Rich. Well, thank you very much for coming back to the call. Without people like yourself, then it would be a bit boring. And plus 15 dB over 9 on that last over. So lovely signal from Luton. Okay, my friend, you take care. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. And you're also in the logbook. And I look forward to talking to you again sometime very, very soon. Enjoy the bank holiday as well, Rich. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you very much. 73.
Any other stations, please? QRZ. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray calling. Hello CQ. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ80 meters. M0XMX, calling CQ, and bye for any calls. Hello CQ, CQ80 meters, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, M0XMX, calling CQ, and standing by for any calls. Bit of feedback there. Sounds like somebody's playing my voice back to me. Hello CQ, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, M0XMX, calling CQ80, and standing by.
Golf 0, Sierra Delta Delta.
G0SDD, lovely strong audio there's from you, and it's Chris, I believe, down in well, actually towards Chepstow. So yeah, very nice to talk to you for the first time there, Chris. Microphone back to you from M0XMX Mike in Burton on Trent, over.
M0XMX in Burton on Trent, Derbyshire, not far from the A38, I guess. I haven't got the name, but I'll get that next time. Yes, you got the name, Chris, and near Chepstow. I'm actually in the county of Gloucestershire in the Forest of Dean. About 12 miles from Chepstow, 7 or 8 miles from Monmouth, and not too far from the Herefordshire border. I guess 12 miles to Ross-on-Wye. And yes, a wonderful signal. I actually had had it on your frequency, but I wasn't in the shack, and I heard you calling, so I came back. And I'm glad that I did, because I wanted to report I'll change the settings on the IC7300. So I'll give you some information on the next over. So back to you, M0XMXG0SWD.
Yeah, no problem, Chris. Nice to talk to you. You're peaking, I think it was around about 10 over 9. I think it was, but I'll give you a better report on your next. I'm actually streaming this at the moment onto YouTube and also onto Facebook simultaneously. So if you want to go back after this and play back the recording, you'll actually be able to see your signal on the SDR that I'm using. I'm using a Flex 5000 with 100 watts into a loaded dipole for 40 and 80 meters and a Heil ProSet 6 headset. And yeah, lovely audio from you there, Chris. I hope my audio sounds as good as that, sir. From M0XMX.
From G0 Sierra Delta Delta, yes. Oh, what was the name again?
Yeah, the name is Mike, Mexico, India, Kilo, Echo, Roger.
Okay, Mike, fine, thanks very much. And yeah, your audio is excellent. A very strong signal, 5.9+20 here into the Forest of Dean. And okay, on streaming for the YouTube. Yeah, I do watch a lot of YouTube amateur radio videos. In fact, I've learned a lot from them since they've been publishing them. And you know, it was a little bit difficult before when you had to always consult the manual. And now you can go on YouTube. It's absolutely fantastic, I think. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm using the ICOM 7300. I've got a ZS6BKW, Zulu Sierra 6 Bravo Kilo Whiskey design antenna, which is the shortened version of the G5RV. It's in between an inverted L.
Somebody's tuning up on frequency. It's very nice of them, isn't it?
V, and I can't quite get the inverted V. It's up about 10 metres at the apex at the moment, and the wind's dropped, thankfully. And I think the forecast is pretty good for the next several days. Right, yes, excellent copy from you, Mike. M0 X-ray. Oh, by the way, the reason I wanted a report was I worked a station, an Oscar November station, and he had a lot of QR Mexico, and he advised me on that my settings wanted altering. I was a bit loath to alter them because I've been using them for a long time, but however I have done so, and he said they were fine, so I would be glad of a critical report. M0 X-ray Mike X-ray G0 Sierra Delta Delta.
Well, Chris, I've got to be honest with you. I think your audio is fine. It sounds very, very warm and rounded. However, I am not an audiophile. There are many, many, many more people out there that will be a bit more precise with their description and maybe even their advice. From my point of view, I can hear you. It's a very pleasant, warm audio. So I haven't got a problem with it. And I would say if mine sounds as good as yours, then I wouldn't have a problem either with it, Chris. So there you go. I can't really do any better than that for you, I'm sorry. I'm not the best qualified in the world. But yeah, I wouldn't alter it if mine sounded like that, to be honest with you, Chris. G0SDD M0XMX.
M0XMX G0STD returning. Yeah, fine. Thanks very much there, Mike. Well, I'm going to say if my audio.
If anybody's got any comments, if you'd like to put the comments in the comments
no problem at all.
box.
No QSP.
Any questions? Hopefully I can help.
Background now and again, but which is expected anyway. But you're way over the top of that. Just tell me the QTH again, Mike.
Yeah, Roger. Burton on Trent. Burton on Trent is between Birmingham and Derby. It's kind of on a line. If you was to draw a line from Stoke-on-Trent to Nottingham, and then from Derby to Birmingham, literally we're on that cross, that intersection. So really in the middle of the country. We are about half an hour from the Peak District, so we've got some fabulous hills that we can go off up to play radio. My favourite is 2 meters, FM in actual fact, portable. And you've got some fabulous countryside on your doorstep as well, on both sides of the River Severn. So I'm very jealous of all of the green areas that you've got near you as well there, Chris. And you've got some good peaks as well down there. I've worked some of the peaks that you've got down there, Hemmer Peaks and also Sota Peaks. So yeah, very envious of you there, Chris. Lovely part of the world. Okay, back to you for a quick final, if you don't mind, sir. And then I'll carry on calling CQ, get a few more calls in the logbook. I'll probably be calling it a day around about 9:30, so maybe chance for a few more calls. G0SDD, M0XMX, over.
G0SDD returning. Yeah, fine there, Mike. And yeah, well, you know, quite a number of different areas in the UK, which you know they're different, but they're just as beautiful. And you know, I like the peaks in your part of the country, up towards the Derbyshire peaks. I think it's fantastic. I was in the RAF and I was in the mountain rescue actually, and but I'm getting on a bit now, 78 years of age, and but I still like hill climbing. I still like walking up hills when I can, and hoping to do a bit more this summer when we get. Well, I think the lockdown is pretty well 75% lifted anyway. But I do like walking the hills there, Mike. Yeah, I know where you are. I used to travel that part of the A38 and regularly at one time years ago. I think it's Ansel's country, isn't it? It's beer country up there, as far as I remember. Anyway, yeah, well, thanks very much for the QSO, and I look forward to seeing it back there. Although I don't like listening to my own voice particularly there, Mike. M0XMX G0SDD. I wish you 7-3. Have a good day. Take care.
Yep, no problem there, Chris. Well, very nice to work you, and thank you very much for coming back to the call. And as I say, if you just Google my call sign, then you'll find the live stream after the fact as well, so you can play it back, you know, when it's finished. Okay, Chris, you take care and stay safe, and thanks very much for coming back to the call. 7-3.
7-3, Mike. All the best.
QRZ, please. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, standing by. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Any stations, please, QRZ. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. CQ80, CQ80 meters. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Standing by for any calls.
Golf 8 Tango Echo Quebec.
Golf 8 Tango Echo Quebec. TEQ, sorry. Okay, so am I speaking to DK Linsall? Sorry, I don't know the first name. It hasn't got that on QRZ, but very nice to talk to you for the first time. The name this side is Mike, and obviously the call sign is M0XMX, and I'm in Burton on Trent. Over.
Roger there, Mike. Can I just check you got the call sign correct? It's G6TEQ, G6TEQ, Roger.
Ah, right, okay. G6 Papa Echo Queen. G6PEQ. Is that correct?
Roger, Mike. Name here is Ian, India Alpha November, and the QTH is Torquay, Tango Oscar Romeo, Quebec Uniform Alpha Yankee, down on the southwest coast of Devon. M0M XMX from G6TEQ.
Ah, right, okay. So let me just confirm this one last time. I'm sorry, my hearing must be going. Golf 6, Papa, Echo, Queen. Roger?
Negative. Golf 6, Tango Echo,
right.
Quebec. Tango Echo, Queen.
Got it, Ian. Got it. Okay, sorry about that. I'm using this really good piece of login software, and literally as soon as I type in your call sign, it gives me all the information, you know, maps and grey lines and whether I've worked them before, and it is really, really cool. But for some reason, I just couldn't get your call sign right. I think I was having a bit of a mental block anyway. But thanks a lot for persevering there. Very nice to talk to you. And I must say, I am so jealous because you are in one of my most favourite parts of the country. Torquay, well, has been a most favourite place for me for many, many, many years. And now they've done what they've done with the marina there. I must say, it's surpassed where it was in my desires, but there you go. Anyway, we've all got to live somewhere, I suppose. Anyway, thank you very much for coming back to the call. I'm live streaming this as well, by the way. I'll just tell you that, just so that you know, and to make sure you're happy with it. So at the moment, this is going out on a live stream on YouTube and also on Facebook. So just to make sure that you're happy with that there, Ian, back to you.
Roger, Mike. No problem at all from putting that on the live stream. Yep. Do watch the live streams, your live streams occasionally. Quite interesting. And in your shack tour, you had a big picture of a very expensive-looking motor cruiser on the back wall there. So I assume that's why you're interested in marinas. So I'll put it back to you, Mike, from G6TEQ.
Yeah, Roger, that is Ziggy. We no longer own Ziggy in actual fact, but one of my favourite holidays, probably, and most expensive ever, was taking Ziggy from her home port in Southampton, Ocean Village. And I think we got down as far as, oh God, hold on, let me just zoom into this map. We got down as far as Plymouth, I think it was. We were actually on the way to Cornwall. I think we were going to go to Loo or somewhere like that, and I think we got down to Plymouth. I'm not quite sure, but oh, yeah, and the weather was against us. We actually came out of Salcombe, and we should have turned right, but we just came into a wall of water. So we ended up turning left, and we ended up basically spending a week in Torquay Marina. A very, very, very pleasant holiday. That bay around Paynton, Torquay, Brixham was just amazing. We actually dropped anchor a couple of times in a little bay just outside Brixham, a little horseshoe cove, and it was beautiful. Yeah, it could have been anywhere in the world. But, you know, we also enjoyed being in Poole, round sandbanks. You know, they've got some fabulous places down there on the south coast for boating, and also obviously in the Solent, boating capital of the UK, I think that is. So yeah, very much enjoy boating. Not so much now, to be honest. We haven't got a boat at the moment, but you never know for the future. The problem is where we live, we're as far away from the sea as what you can get anywhere in the UK. So yeah, not very conducive with owning a boat, but there you go. Can but wait and see. But anyway, I haven't given you a report or anything. Too busy chit-chatting about nautical things. But I'll give you a report on your next anyway, Ian. Back to you from M0XMX.
M0XMX from G6TEQ. Thank you, Mike. Yep, your good 5 and 9 down here. Unfortunately, there's a couple of very strong signals, one each side of you. Down in my part of the world, there's a couple of local nets that run quite close, so it's a little bit strained at times, but still perfectly readable. And yeah, I live at the far end of Torquay towards sort of Lyme Bay end. I have the luxury of looking out over the sea, so I can see the sea every day. But the last couple of days it's been a wee bit rough, and one of the things I've done tonight is actually just come out into the shack and turn the radio on just to check that everything's still in place and the antennas are still up, because we've had a horrendous windy day today, and I think we've got more to come tomorrow. And unfortunately the sea is bubbling up a bit, and with everybody coming out of lockdown and wanting to come down to the beaches to celebrate, there's a risk that there's going to be some problems in the water, because there's no lifeguard cover on any of the beaches in Devon and Cornwall at the moment. So keeping fingers crossed that people are going to be sensible. So I'll put it back to you, Mike. M0XMX from G6 to U2.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I suppose it comes down to natural selection at the end of the day. You know, if people do choose to go swimming in tidal waters and they know for a fact that there's nobody there to help them, then there you go. You take your chances, don't you? But no, I'm not going to be going anywhere this weekend. Nowhere too far away anyway, because I think it would just be chaos on the roads again. And I don't like queuing in traffic or queuing in supermarkets either. But there you go. I don't know whether you have been anywhere down to the tip of Cornwall, but you got some amazing places down there with regards to radio, down at Land's End and the Lizard. Oh yeah, I've been down to Lizard Wireless Station. I've actually operated from there, and also from the Marconi Centre as well, using their call sign. Very, very interested. And also you've got down by Senan Cove, you've got where the transatlantic, Porthcurno, you've got where the transatlantic cables come up over the beach. So if you haven't been down there, and clearly you're into amateur radio, then I would suggest that those are places to go to. But to be honest, if I lived in Torquay, I would have been everywhere a million times over, you know, because it's just such a fabulous part of the world. Okay, well, yeah, 5.9 plus, well, up to plus 10 in actual fact. So lovely signal, lovely audio, no problem whatsoever there, Ian. Back to you.
Thank you, Mike. I think I'm going to have to call it a day here, because there's a really strong signal just popped up just above us here. So thank you for the nice chat. Hope you get on okay. Lots more contacts. Get in the log and enjoy the videos that you put out on YouTube. So I'll say 7-3 and wish you all the best. Stay safe, Mike. Hope you and the family are all okay. M0XMX from Golf 6 Tango Echo Quebec in sunny Torquay.
Yeah, fine business, Ian. Take care. Thank you very much for coming back to the call. And also, you stay safe as well, my friend. And keep away from all of those tourists. Hi. Okay, let's... okay, it's 20 minutes past. Let's see if we can get a couple more calls in the log before we close down at 9:30. Any other stations, please? QRZ, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Any other stations, please? QRZ, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Hello CQ, hello CQ. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Calling CQ80, CQ80, CQ80 meters. M0XMX, calling CQ. I'm standing by for any calls. It's also a good time to say, if any of you guys that are watching haven't already subscribed and you like what I'm doing and you'd like to see more of it and you'd like to get notified the next time I come online, then if you subscribe and also if you click the little bell button, then you'll get notified. And again, thanks very much for watching. CQ80, CQ80, CQ80. CQ80 meters, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Calling CQ80 and standing by. CQ80, CQ80, CQ80. CQ80 meters, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Calling CQ80 and standing by. Hello CQ, hello CQ. CQ80 meters, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Calling CQ and standing by for any calls. Hey Paul. Hello CQ, hello CQ. This is Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. M0XMX. Calling CQ80, CQ80, CQ80. CQ80 meters, Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Calling CQ and standing by. Well, should we have a dip down for 40 for a few minutes? So what's going on down there? Looks busy, 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 busy. Look at that. Look at that. Ready to start.
You are a big for 40 meters. Astronave in italiano. Okay, Kazakhstan, thank you so much.
Mike 0, Lima X-ray, X-ray.
Joey 07 Lima X-ray, 0509.
That's yourself, you're right, you're also 59. Mike 0, Lima X-ray.
Hold on, Sid. Can you do 40 meters, Sid? Because if you can do 40, I'm going to try and find a slot. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX.
Frequencies in use.
Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. Is the frequency clear, please? Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Is the frequency clear, please? This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray asking. Nothing heard. Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. M0XMX. Calling CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Calling CQ and standing by for any calls. Hello CQ, hello CQ. CQ40, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. M0XMX. Calling CQ and standing by. Okay, Sid. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. CQ40 meters. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. M0XMX. Calling CQ and by for any calls. Someone's tuning up. Or maybe not. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. CQ40 meters. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. M0XMX. Calling CQ40 and by for any calls. Yeah, I know. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. CQ40 meters. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. calling CQ40 and bye for any calls. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. What is that? No idea what that is. Look at this big dead bit here. Let's go there. There's nothing there. Doesn't appear to be anybody transmitting there, and hasn't for a while. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. Is the frequency clear? Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Is the frequency clear? Is the frequency clear, please? Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. M0XMX, calling CQ40 and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. CQ40 meters, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ40 and standing by. Oh, well, I'm starting to get a bit dry now. Big signals. Big signals. Okay, well I'm going to call it a day now, guys. I've really enjoyed it. Whew. Right, I'm going to call it a day, guys. So, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it. We've had some good viewers on. We've had some good comments, good interaction. And also, it's interesting to watch people coming and going. So, yeah, let's do this again. Let's do it again soon. Thanks very much, guys. Have a good weekend. And stay safe. So, 7-3 for now. But, oh, don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.